Alright YouTube, so in case you have not heard yet, the Witcher series of books is getting a Netflix exclusive television show. We are getting our article from IGN.com, but as always, there's 1,000 websites out there talking about this subject, so you can get your source from wherever you want. This one will be linked below. Netflix will develop and produce a new show based on The Witcher's saga, the series of 8 novels by Andrzej Sapkowski that inspired the hugely popular CD Projekt Red RPG games. Sapkowski, who does not profit from the game series, will serve as a creative consultant on the series. I'm thrilled that Netflix will be doing an adaptation of my stories, he explained in a press release, staying true to the source material and the themes that I have spent over 30 years writing. Thomas Baginski, who directed the intro videos for all 3 Witcher games as well as the Cyberpunk 2077 teaser trailer, and who also previously announced as being a director of a movie version of The Witcher, will direct at least 1 episode per season. It's not clear as yet what specific stories the series will follow. Executive producers Sean Daniel and Jason Brown from The Expanse said The Witcher stories follow an unconventional family that comes together to fight for truth in a dangerous world. The characters are original, funny, and constantly surprising, and we can't wait to bring them to life at Netflix, the perfect home for innovative storytelling. Platage Image, a Polish production and visual effects house, will co-produce. Executive producers Baginski and Jarek Sacco emphasize that the book's subtext will not be lost in the adaptation. There is a moral and intellectual depth in these books which goes beyond genre. It is a story about today and today's challenges hidden under a fantasy cover. It is a story about us, about the monster, and the hero inside all of our hearts. And they finished the article with no release date, casting, or further directorial choices have been revealed at the time of writing. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty hyped for this. I've only played Witcher 3, so I don't know much about the first 2 games or the books at all, but if it's anything like Witcher 3, then I'm all on board, man. The game is fucking fantastic. There are a few problems, though. For starters, CD Projekt Red will not be a part of this this Netflix adaptation of the Witcher series, which is probably how most of us know the Witcher series is from the video games. Most of us probably haven't gone out and read all the novels or whatever the case. So we're used to the video games. This is going to be a bit different because the creator of the Witcher novels is going to be a part of it, and he's not a part of making the games. He gets no royalties for making the games, so it's going to be quite different, and that's where one of my issues lies with this. If you're somebody who's actually read the novels and you enjoyed them, you'll probably almost definitely like the Netflix series. But me, as somebody who's only played the video games, I'm not somebody who spends time reading books. It's just not my type of thing. I'm going to be comparing to the video games, and if it's not like them, I may not like it. I don't know. One of the things I'm kind of worried about is when they usually take a video game and put it into a movie or TV setting, it's usually kind of terrible. I know that's not exactly what this is because they're basing it off of novels, but all the same, there are video games, so we're going to be comparing it to that. So like the Resident Evil series, it's not super terrible. It's kind of cheesy. It's one of those guilty pleasure series that I watch. The first one was actually pretty good. The second one wasn't too bad because of Nemesis, but it turned out to be a kind of a shit series, and that's kind of what I'm worried about here. One of the other small things that I'm kind of worried about is Geralt himself. I don't know if the books focus on him specifically in every novel or not. I have no idea. But if the story, if the TV show, the Netflix series is about Geralt of Rivia, he's a very specific character. He looks a specific way. He talks a specific way. So that's the thing. They're going to get somebody who looks like Geralt of Rivia and can talk like him. And that's where I'm kind of worried because he's got a very distinct voice. The visual thing, I mean, you can just get a kind of built, older looking dude, give him the white long hair, give him cat contacts, and you're pretty good on the look thing. But his voice, man, he's got a very raspy, kind of slow-paced voice. But the upside to all these possible negatives is that most Netflix original series are actually pretty fucking good. I haven't heard much about any of their Netflix original series being really bad. They may not be as hyped as some of the others, like Orange is the New Black, Stranger Things, some of the Marvel stuff like that. But they're almost always good, at least in the eyes of most people. Anyways, guys, I thought I'd make a video about this. It's technically gaming news, though it kind of isn't. But I thought it's interesting, and you may not have heard about it yet. It's pretty fresh news. Anyways, guys, if you want to enjoy the video, if you're hyped for the Witcher series, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Follow me on Twitter. Links to my social networks are in the description and the outro. Later, guys.